So there's this narrative that it's harder for men to accept when women cheat. But how true is this? I recently watched The Healing Rhythm by the amazing Biodo Stephen, and there was a lot to unpack from this film, particularly on the topic of cheating, forgiveness, and if time really heals all wounds. Before I proceed, as usual, spoiler alerts. Now, this movie follows a seemingly happy couple whose relationship takes a negative turn when the wife cheats on the husband with her ex, and everything just goes downhill from there. One thing about Biodo Stephen movies is that they will leave you with thought-provoking questions on relatable topics and make you introspect on what you would do in a similar situation. Because for the life of me, I couldn't understand how Tefa, who was the husband in this film, played by Bobby Ekpe, appeared to be the villain just because he refused to accept his wife's apology and remorse after she cheated on him. But then again, if we want to be truly objective, the said wife, played by Osareme Inegbenobo, put up with the consequences of her actions by enduring her husband's silence, cold shoulder, and even went through 6 to 8 months of such treatment just because she wanted time to really do its thing and heal the wound that she had inflicted. However, he ultimately still requested for a divorce. And this begs the question of where forgiveness comes into play in marriage, particularly when you have your vows that says for better, for worse. What is worse, and what can you take and stomach and, condone to the point where you say, no, I can no longer do this. I can't forgive. I have to walk out of this marriage. Personally, I think Tefa should have forgiven her because she really showed a true level of remorse for what she had done. And she stuck it out with him through the punishment, because I would like to think that was a punishment that he, dished out regarding what she had done to him. But then again, we can't control or determine how people react when we inflict pain on them, particularly when it comes to something as sensitive as cheating. And it's so funny because Biodo Stephen has a movie called A Vow to Keep with a similar theme on cheating, played by the same people, Osareme and Bobby, where the husband was the one who cheated this time, but the wife took him back. Shocker. So I'm going to ask again, why does it seem like it's harder for men to accept when their woman cheats on them than the other way around?